hear me crowd. Alex, the boy with the D. Step into rhythm, feel the heat. Street vibes mixing with the Latin tree. In our flow, the two worlds meet. East and street boys bring the party. Bring the noise from Hialeah with some joy.
Should I say
Water like that.
Well, I'm telling you, bro. I'm focused, bro. I'm focused, man. Yeah, inside out.
You don't know where I am by now. I said,
You identify as.
you know, hey. When Alex takes a shower, the dude goes for 3 hours. I mean, it's like, you know he's going to be gone for a while. You have time. Do whatever you're going to do. Go grocery shopping. Go eat dinner.
Night, Latin spice and neon lights.
Sorry. Good evening,
Good start.
Miami.
Good start.
And welcome. Hey, it's the last one until the draft. I'm
like,
completely done.
We're live. Hey, we're live.
We're
buddy.
live.
We're live.
You know, it's not like I've done this 1,000 times over, plus 2, you know. But welcome to East Century Boys, straight out of Hialeah, live on FTSN, sponsored by Caneswear. Alex, the boy, Bobby El Gringo in the house. And we are excited because it is, it's basically Christmas Eve. It's draft day eve.
Draft day
right?
eve.
Somebody said yesterday, oh, it's not really Christmas. Christmas it's the Christmas list. Christmas Eve is the draft schedule. No. Christmas Eve is the day before the draft. You do the mock draft. You have a wish list, and then Christmas Day,
the day before the schedule. That's insane.
I don't know. And then the Christmas Day is the draft day because then you get to open the presents. What's the 11th pick? Oh, the guy I wanted, or a kicker. You know,
a future present. Thank you.
A future.
Appreciate
Thank you.
Awesome, Mom. Thank you.
Thanks.
Would
Thanks,
a gift
Mom.
card be like the future? Is a gift card considered like a future first round choice? Would that fall under that?
Yeah, some people love it. Some people really want that first round pick for next year. I get it. Maybe not with 11 though. Like let me trade down, get a couple extra presents. That would be cool.
Yeah.
You know, like it's okay. It's okay, Mom. I don't have to get that one yet. I could get something more later. That's what you want. I could wait. That's what we're going to talk about. But Alex, it's officially here, my man.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow, FTSN will be live starting at 7:30 Eastern time. We got Josh Wingate, Coach Vogel, myself, Lou and Ashley live from the Dolphins draft party. Finstanza, Mike Brown, Russ Morgan. Just everybody who could hop in. They're going to do a doll. You got Sammy, a Finn's TV. I mean, I could go on and on. I mean, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, every pick, every round, instant analysis and reaction from the FTSN crew. Let me tell you, the work that's been done in the background, I cannot wait for people to see. Again, watch the draft live while you're watching on TV, but then to get that instant reaction and to react with us, make sure you're tuning in to the Dolphins draft show live here on FTSN. All 3 days, you'll have 3 opportunities to win $25 gift card from Caneswear, our sponsor of the draft coverage show. For a lucky viewer, whoever's watching, if you're watching, you're communicating, you're commenting. Whoever does that, at the end of the night, we'll pick a winner for day 1, and then a new winner for day 2, and then a new winner for day 3. So thank you for Brett to Brett and Caneswear for sponsoring that for us and to sponsor the program. We're excited, Alex. And so, again, it's red hot on the presses. I was on 305 Sports, the 305 Sports show with Will last night with Lou and Ashley and Sammy, and we had a great show talking Dolphins draft with Q as well. And tonight I was on with Lou and Ashley again on their show, kind of just talking about like who's going to be that pick. If and they were throwing out great questions like, hey, if everyone is available, who would you grab? Like every single pick was available.
That's
hard.
Scenario. Yeah, that's a perfect scenario. But it's a pain, man. It's a pain.
It is, because then you really got to kind of like figure it out. And so shout out to Lou and Ashley. Guys, if you haven't yet, go subscribe to the SoFlo Sports Show on YouTube, and of course 305 Sports Now for awesome Dolphins, Hurricanes, South Florida sports content. Alex, man, first off, before we get into the draft, we're going to do our final Miami Dolphins mock draft. This time, it'll be a cohesive unit. We'll discuss it. We'll go over picks. I'll make the picks. We'll have a good time with that. Gotcha. But before we get into that, my man, it's been a week. How are you?
I'm doing much better, man. Like you said, excited finally. I know I haven't been able to do as many mock drafts as you and the whole squad, but every time I come up, like I still remember from last Wednesday, Are you drinking from like a clear cup? That's insane. That is a great green. That is amazing. You can't
Green
even see what's inside there. That's amazing.
It's a green cup.
Oh,
it's Flanagan's
that
green
is
cup.
really cool, bro.
Yeah.
You
got that when I was in South Florida.
Green.
Lou and Ashley did a giveaway or like it's like a gift basket. And somebody else won it. Ian Berger, Big E, shout out to Big E, prayers up. And he's like, hey, man, you want the gift basket? I'll say, sure, I'll take it. And it was in there. So I'm like, I'm going to be using this cup. But of course, you can't see it on screen.
Bro, you should wear like a green shirt, Bobby. So it's just like a floating head.
Let's see. Adrian in the house. Guess who's back? Yes.
Bobby will be the one that goes to Flanagan's, be like, yeah, can I have like a full rack and 2% milk? Just trying to watch it a little bit. Just please. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm going to try to get a milk partner, like a sponsor for the network. I need to get one.
Bro, man. We got to get Kurt Angle on.
Yeah, here. I don't know if Lou saw this or not. Let's go ahead and throw this up here.
Boom. We're muted again.
I don't know why it keeps kicking me out. But there you go, right there. Would you like some leche? Would you like some leche?
Would you like some leche?
Raphael in the house. Great to see you, my man. Skim milk. Yeah, okay.
Gentlemen, what's up, my man?
Milk it. Whoop,
yeah. Bobby got to milk that bull.
The bull? I ain't that dumb. That's some thick milk. Why is that milk so thick?
It's special milk. A lot of protein, Bobby.
Yeah.
It's all gooey. It's all chewy.
Oh, God dang, Alex. It's good. Too much. Too much. But anyway, as you messed me up. So, yeah, as Adrian says, back again. Alex, you can touch the comments. I can't see him. You could put them on the screen if you want.
This is crazy.
So Keldric Faulk being the first pick, not that crazy. Again, I know a lot of people, Idleman, every time it's kind of brought up, somebody goes, oh, but he only had 2 sacks last year. He's not a good producer. Okay, he didn't just play last year. I think people forget he didn't just play last year. He's played multiple years, and the year before he had 7 sacks. Look at the 6'5", 276, really 6'6". In 2024, he had 45 tackles, 11 tackles for loss, and 7 sacks. He's a freak. Was it 700 pounds? He squats 700 pounds and benches 415. Keldric Faulk. Okay. Last year, 27 tackles, 2 sacks, 5 tackles for loss. People have up and down years, but this guy, I would not sleep at him on 11. Or if Miami were like to say, move up from 30 and grab him, or possibly trade down from 11 and grab him, it wouldn't be a bad pick. So, not a bad pick, Alex. Not so bad. Not too crazy. I like Keldric Faulk. That's a good option.
Yeah, but like you said, I kind of agree with you. Like at 11, I still think it's a little bit of a reach, because if everything falls according to plan, we should have a variety of our top options available, because one of them is going to slip, and bearing any surprise trade up into the top 10, kind of like what the Giants did, there's still going to be some movement around there probably.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, I wouldn't hate it. I agree. Like I would be like, there might be a better option there. But if you were to trade down and get him, that'd be great value. Now, I don't think he'll be there at 30. I'd be shocked if he's there at 30. But
probably like
we'll
early 20s at the end, or late teens.
But I ain't sleeping on him. So great. Here you go. Went to trade down to 14. He got 11. There you go. That's cool.
What do we get back?
I agree with Adrian. I think we're going to like what's there at 11. Somebody good is going to be there at 11. But as Big Goat said right here, Raphael Faulk meets all the NFL measurables for defensive end, but lacks the production. Again, 2 sacks in 25, 7 sacks last season. At 20 in 2024. I disagree with the notion that he lacks the production in college. You're looking at 1 year of college. He did not just play 1 year of college. He played 3 seasons at Auburn. Finished the career.
You think of your systems, you think of everything. It's a lot of variety.
He played 36 games, 108 tackles, 19 and a half tackles for a loss, 10 sacks total in his career, 7 sacks the year prior to last. So if he were to come out last year with 7 sacks, 11 tackles for loss, and 45 tackles, we go, oh my God, he's amazing based off that criteria. And I don't think that's fair because there's a lot of guys, a lot of one-hit wonders in college that we go nuts for, or fans in general, and we don't look at the total picture. We really should look at the total picture. So I'm not going to hate on him for the one down year. It's not lax production. He just 1 year, the year before, he didn't do good. Russ Morgan, don't worry, you'll mess it up, and Dolphins suck. You suck. You suck.
Thanks, Russ. Appreciate the love, man.
Sanchez butt fumble. For someone who doesn't like mean comments, I'm just Russ. Kieran Crawford, Chop needs to compete. Chop had a good first year, struggled in his second year, not giving him up on his third year. He needs to show up and own up. He's going to have to compete to start this year. So Miami needs to get at least 2-3 edge rushers or 2-3, edge rushers, whatever, and have him compete for a spot.
And the opportunity is going to be there for him. The opportunity is there for the taking, man. So
100%. So let me go ahead here. So what we're going to do tonight, usually, of course, we'll talk about everything. We'll probably talk throughout. Man, I would love Ruby Bain. But anyway, we'll talk about different things as the show goes on. But since it's the last day before draft day tomorrow, this will be our last draft day coverage. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit that mock draft simulator.
Oof.
We're going to get right into it. Into it. Shout out to Will, 305 Sports Now. Appreciate you tuning in, my brother. Thank you for having me on yesterday. It was a blast. Let me go ahead and pull this up here. And Alex, you focus on the comments if you don't mind. You could bring them up and then push them back down.
I got you.
That way we could see them. Actually, we could. Let me do this. It might be better. Let me see. That way.
I gotta give Russ his props here. As I seen all the promoting, I can't even get a tag. Who's there for Bobby at 10 p.m. for a Marlin show? That's true. Tag, goddamn Russ, Bobby. Come on, man. Russ, let's get Russ his tag.
It's about who has the. It's about retweeting and everything. You got to retweet. And do you have Dolphin fans that follow you that are listening, or you got Jets fans? You know what I mean? It depends on what I'm tagging. Now, if we're talking Marlins baseball knowledge, I'm gonna tag you. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
We have a strict anti-Jets, anti-Yankees policy on this network.
Apparently not. When we got
we got to talk to HR about this, Bobby. I'm gonna file a complaint about this, man.
All right, let's ride. So we all know what Vegas is going to do. There's no big mystery here. Let me go ahead. I was about to say, why is season 3?
Has any mock draft gone with anybody else than Fernando Mendoza as a Vegas pick?
No.
No?
No. No, I'm a Yankees fan.
Well, bro.
Nobody's perfect, Will. Nobody's perfect. That's okay.
We forgive you, Will.
We do. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start this mock draft simulator. We are going to explore trades, and that means trading down or possibly even moving up depending on how 30 looks. That's where I'm exploring the trade up at 30. That doesn't mean I'm trading up from 30. I'm looking up for possibly moving up from 43 to the top of the second round, if that's a necessity. If not, we're going to stay where we are.
Okay.
Because
I like this.
Great questions from Lou earlier, and I was actually been thinking about that. Is could we see Miami moving about the board to try to acquire more picks for next year? I could see that in the first round, moving down and grabbing a pick for next year if that's offered. But I really do see Miami trying, maybe possibly, because Sully has actually said this, that if a player falls through round 1 and he's there at the top of round 2, Miami may grab one of the third round picks, tag it up with 43, and move up in the top of round 2.
They have the ammunition.
They got the ammo. So don't sleep on that. So we'll go ahead. Now, let's do this, okay? First things first. First off, again, another great question. If everybody was still on the board minus Mendoza, because that's where I go. If you tell me who's on everybody on the board, Bobby, who are you grabbing? Well, I think about franchise. I think about foundation. I think about starting on the right thing. You start with a quarterback. And again, Mendoza would be that guy. If the only guy on that quarterback in this draft where I'll say, signed, sealed, and delivered. But if you take Mendoza off the board, out of those, who is the guy out of everybody that if everyone's available minus Mendoza, who would you grab?
Man, honestly, I'm torn, Bobby, but I know Reese is a consensus one there, but I still think one of the best, if not the most impactful player in this draft is Caleb Downs. Like
That's what I said.
I legit feel
that was my answer.
he's the most. He is going to be the most impactful player day one from this draft.
So what I said, okay, when they took Mendoza, which is fair. Again, I'm more of a trenches guy. I believe in building the team inside out. And Miami absolutely needs help inside out.
Correct.
And so I strongly lead Mauigoa. I strongly lean Spencer Fano. But if you're going to tell me, like, out of everyone that's there, a guy who could contribute day one, a guy who could take over your defense, maybe help take control of your locker room to start setting the right foundation in place for culture change, that's Caleb Downs. If you're on the board and everyone's available, you take Downs, you worry about everything else later. But so let's see who will be available here in this mock at 11 for Miami. Yes,
Russ's,
you do.
Get Russ's tag. Get Russ's tag.
I'm sorry, Russ. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, he's mad because I didn't block someone off comments, and now he's just coming.
End the show. Tag him, and let's start the show over so we can do.
What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna randomly throw a picture up and tag him, so that I'll never have to hear about it again.
Tag Bobby all the worst pictures, like
I'm gonna post the picture. Hold on. I'm going to do it right now.
Do it. Live on air. Russ, get ready.
I know the perfect picture, and I'm going to tag him. And
beautiful.
This is on you, Russ. This is on you.
You asked,
just letting you know.
Receive.
I know the perfect picture.
I will wait.
I just love that I type in one word and it knows exactly what I'm doing.
You know, Russ, sometimes the best thing is to say nothing at all. So you decided to say something. Now.
East 10th Street boys are petty as fuck. You want it. You got it. Russ, can you guess what I'm going to do? I'd love to know if you know what I'm posting.
And Cap, I agree with you. I do think there's no way Caleb Downs makes it to us. The Giants acquiring that second pick, which, by the way, Bobby, we haven't discussed this. If I'm the Bengals, I don't know why I'm trading my 10th overall pick for Lawrence. I understand Lawrence, and give him a contract extension, but it's like, come on.
Alex, go to Twitter. Go ahead and see if you.
Did you put the butt fumble?
I did put the butt fumble. Yeah, petty mofo, bro. You get what you deserve. You get what you deserve.
If there's one way to describe the Jets for like the past decade, that picture right fumble. There. Yep.
But I will tag more often. Russ, I hear you. Russ knows we're trolling. He's trolling. We're trolling. We're having a good time. That's what we do here on East 10th Street Boys. Adrian, Rainy Day Podcast. Again, shout out to the Rainy Day Pod. Great content. Dolphins, Heat, Marlins, South Florida Sports, Wrestling. I was on with them for WrestleMania, Alex, for the pre-show. Was a blast to be on with them. WrestleMania Night 1, not so much a blast. With Cody. That was such a stupid scenario with Pat McAfee and Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. I mean, what's the point? What's the point of Pat McAfee? I'm going to help Randy set things right. And then, he gets out of the match early. Then he comes back to help Randy Orton with a referee shirt on. And what does he do for the pinfall? Alex, if you're a bad referee, what would you do? What would you do to make sure I won the match? You come back running in with a referee shirt. What's the smart thing to do? Come on. You used to watch wrestling. You know how this works. What would you do? What would you do? You're the referee, Alex. You're the special referee. You're trying to make sure I win. I got the guy pinned. How do you pin it? Make the pin.
You got the guy pinned, and I need you to
have a pin. Yeah, you're the better referee.
I said that real quick. 1, 2, 3.
Right? This is McAfee. I'm like, what is this? It was so dumb. Anyway, back to it. Yeah, someone needs to punt McAfee. You're damn right. I mean, anyway, catch No Holds Barred Wrestling Podcast here on FTSN if you want to see what we really think about WrestleMania. Oh, is someone hurt?
Yeah.
Is someone's feelings hurt?
That would be a great play on word with Russ. Instead of WrestleMania. That would be a fun one.
WrestleMania, yeah. He has to get into wrestling, and that'll be easy. That would be his podcast name, WrestleMania. Yeah, there you go. Sammy! Woo! That's our thing. It's all I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's get this draft rolling. Let's get to pick 11 and see how it all kind of falls into place. And holy moly, lemon squirrely. I mean, damn, that is a best case scenario for the Miami Dolphins. Faulk goes 8, Alex. You muted yourself.
Shit. Okay, so Giants went Cardinal Tate, and who they get pick at 10?
Ruben Bain.
Bain. Holy shit.
But look what
God
that
damn.
leaves Miami here.
Woo!
Caleb Downs, Mansour Delane, Francis Mauigoa, Spencer Fano, Sammy Trump. Yes, that's hilarious. That was really good at WrestleMania. The Hogan documentary, I'm gonna watch that for sure. But I mean, holy moly, these four great players on the board. And
we could discuss this, but you know my opinion, Bob.
12 and 92 for 11, and I know who's getting picked here.
Caleb Downs.
That's a Caleb Downs pick.
Yeah, for sure.
So for me, again, I love Caleb Downs, but I do lean trenches. I would make this trade to get that 92nd pick at 5 third-round picks, because I'm talking about moving up and possibly at the top of round 2 could come into play here. But
now, what happens if we do that trade and they go? Oh man, I would risk it. Realistically, I get presented this offer, I'm going with Caleb Downs. But for shits and giggles, if you want to accept it, I'm down to see actually who Dallas picks.
Yeah, I know, man, right? Faulk goes at 8. Yeah, I saw that. You see? That's what I'm the draft guy, and Alex is over there and with the heat lane. Hey, Alex, how you doing down there? You know, I'm just playing. Listen, again, you go with Caleb Downs or Mansour Delane, you're good. You got a very good player at that pick. But again, I lean trenches here. One of these guys, there'll be 3 guys available at this at the next pick. But I'm going to go. Well, let's trust the comments, okay? Robert says, do the trade. You take that dang trade. Adrian says, Caleb Downs is there. You go get him. Hog Dog says, Downs all the way. Let's get 1 more or 2 more. See where it goes. 305 Sports, trade or stick and pick, and tell me who you would take. I guess if we stick the pick, we're leading Caleb Downs. So
Lines are open, fans. Lines are open. Do
we stick and pick, or do we go ahead and take the trade? Hog Dog, QB of the D. That's what I talked about. A, B, C, D.
That's right.
QB of the D.
Girth.
Yeah.
Girth.
Girth. But you see, like,
Downs blue chip.
All right. I'm cool with that. Let's do it.
Is that the only trade offer, by the way? Or we had another trade offer?
One trade offer. Trade down only one spot, and you get 92.
And you get another top 100. Okay.
Let's go Caleb Downs. Let's do it.
Let's roll.
We secured a pick. We passed on the top offensive lineman in this draft. Apparently, we don't care about protecting the quarterback. Just playing. I'm just playing. All right. We're at 30 here. We got 1 trade offer, but let's look who's on the board here. You got Blake Miller, Al Anker, both still on the board there. Again, Sully has said, and again, I agree with that type of logic, is you go after a guy who could play multiple positions, but you might not have that real option here. But you got good offensive linemen. You got the safety, but you got Colt Hood sitting there. You got Tyrell sitting there as well. You got Messidor as well. Again, I would explore the trade. Let's go ahead and take a look. So you trade down 6 spots and you get 67.
That's okay. That's 1 trade.
That is actually a really good
I'm
deal.
enticed by that. Yeah, that's
because there's still good enough players here, and you're getting a higher pick at 67.
We might be able to get Messidor at 36. Damn. How many? Shit. Yeah, we might be able to get Chris Johnson or Messidor. Okay. That's the only trade offer?
That's the only trade offer. And again, if you look at it, so you're thinking 6 spots down. Well, it's 6, right? Looking at that, you go, okay, if these 6 guys are taken, you're left with over here with one of these guys.
Yeah, I would accept this trade.
I would take this trade.
Yeah,
and kind of roll with it here.
Just roll.
And there you go. There you go. Blake Miller still on the board.
Okay, is someone offering to come up for Ty Simpson? How many trades offers you got?
We got the Jets and the Browns. And I think that's a future 3rd rounder and a future 3rd rounder here for both. So
Jets might want Ty. I know Cleveland doesn't want Ty.
Yeah, but I'm not going to move that far down for at that point.
Yeah.
Because again, for me here, Cassius Howe, Zion Young, Blake Miller. Blake Miller could be a really good pick.
I would go Blake Miller.
That's offensive line. Again, you look at his size, great size, 6'6", 317. And I think about it like this. You draft him. He competes with Austin Jackson, who's the starting right tackle. If he beats out Jackson, you could plug Jackson at guard and kind of roll with that. So let's go Blake Miller here after that trade.
Who got Ty? Who got Ty Simpson? I'm intrigued by this. Holy shit, Cleveland actually got Ty Simpson. Oh, boy.
So, you know what? Oh, man.
Damn, I want
to check something very quick, but doesn't mean I'm going this route. I just want to see if my guys are there.
We're reaching for Bernard. Chris Bell. I want Chris Bell.
Chris Bell would be, that's a reach there. Not really. It's not really a reach. Where can I go?
We got two trade offers or one trade offer?
2 trade offers here.
Okay. What do we have?
59 and 69. And 51 in the future.
51 in the future. If you do the 51 in the future, you could get Chris Bell, but we're risking.
Well, there's too many good players on the board. I would look at possibly moving up from round 3. This is where I probably would look at a trade up here. So let me look. I'm thinking about Baltimore or Atlanta. Atlanta might take a guy, so I want to get ahead of Atlanta here. Maybe I look at Baltimore.
If we don't get Bernard, the Jets will get Bernard.
I don't care for. I mean, I don't want to say I don't care for Bernard. I just mean like Bell or Brazel are my guys. But I would go Bell over Brazel. Let's call Baltimore. This is something I just talked about with Lou and Ashley on the SoFlo Sports Show about a possible move up in round 2 to try to go get a guy.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and right here, like Robert says, grab a receiver before the run starts. 100%. But I see edge rushers there too. I see Malachi Lawrence. I think Jacas is still there. So I don't want to miss on one of them either. So I'm looking at Baltimore. I'm looking at pick 45. Let's say we picked 67. We just made that trade. So you're gonna have to give up.
Yeah, you got to give more value. A future third or a future. Would you be willing to give up a future third or a future second for it?
No.
Okay.
No. We could get. Let's see. It would have to be 67 and 75
to move up to.
Yeah.
That's not bad, and
not
that's
bad.
Good value. That they might accept that.
Not bad. They're not bad. Might be accepted. So let me go back. I really don't want to miss on a receiver because here I am. You got Jacas, you got Lawrence, but you also Pregnon and Basantis both there. This is a good opportunity. Anthony Hill. So what I would do here.
Oof, Anthony Hill is intriguing there too.
Yeah, he is. Malachi Lawrence, man. You know.
Hey, if you want to go Malachi, let me see his metrics again there. 6'4", 250, 4.4. Oh, yeah.
Consistent, has great numbers. Love his projection. Love his upside.
Yeah.
I'd hate that I miss out on maybe on one of these receivers, but I'm hoping maybe one falls. I mean, what we can do.
And honestly, Bobby, when will we pick again? 50 or no? When do we pick again after?
No, 67.
Oh yeah, so Bell's gonna be gone. But if we trade in the 50s, if they
let's do this. Let's for shits and giggles. Let's go to 50.
Yeah,
and I think that's Carolina or Detroit. I think. Let's go to Detroit. Let's go to 50. Let's throw 67. Let's see.
That could get it done.
That might get it done. If it doesn't, I'll hold it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an ad. We don't want ads. Sorry, I saw an ad pop up. I'm like, what the hell is that about? All right. That got accepted. All right, so we did a trade there. So
okay, so we're at 50 right now.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. I think Bell will be there. I think he'll be there at 50.
So there's Lawrence, there's Jacas. Jacas, another guy who's had solid production. I'm going to roll with Malachi.
I'm sticking with Lawrence. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to roll with Malachi Lawrence here. And there you go. But receiver still on the board here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go Chris Bell. Are we good with Chris Bell, Alex?
Check the trades to see if there's anybody that's 2 picks away from you that want to move up.
Oh, you can trade down 3 spots and get a future.
I think that one could help.
You know
us
what?
out.
That might be a good one, and that will help Lou with Lou was talking about trying to acquire picks for next season as well. Yep. So this is for Lou. If Lou's watching, this is it. I don't see the comment. Well, I do. Retiring. Lou's there. Lou, this is for you, my man. Primo, got you right here, brother.
Bobby, San Francisco, what was that? 58 and 127 this year?
Yes. But that I would prefer getting the third rounder for next year. The fourth rounder, I mean. Yeah. So let's do it. And there you go.
It's right there. We could we can continue.
Let's go. We're good with Chris Bell here. I'm good with Chris Bell. I love Chris Bell. I just said he's my draft crush. If you had to pick a draft crush, that's him. Not a first round pick. If I had to go, it would that one right there. So
let's do it.
Going Chris Bell. And I don't know why it keeps doing that. Give me a second.
What was the last trade offer? Check that one to see.
Alex, 67 and 94.
No. He's gonna be gone. He's gonna be gone.
All right. This thing's acting up on me here. You guys don't see it, but I do. All right, going Bell.
Boom. Let's do it.
Thank you, retiring. Just trying to play around, do something different in the final mock draft of the season. Here we go. So we're the 75th pick. Let's go ahead and look at what we've done so far. So far, so good. According to Stick to the Model, we got an A grade right now. Caleb Downs with 11, Blake Miller at 36, Lawrence at 43, Bell at 53, trading up into the second round and getting Chris Bell. Now we're at pick 75. Still a lot of good options here for Miami.
I'm intrigued with I will go double safety. Let me see. Ramsey. We got Ted Hurst there too.
Yes, we do. We got Ted Hurst. Let's look here. This is 75. There's 86 and 123. That's not a bad deal from LA. These aren't bad deals overall. These are decent. These are okay.
Yeah.
But you're moving down a good.
I like
Hurst.
One.
Hurst is really good. I like Hurst a lot. And I don't mind. We could double dip at wide receiver, one right after the other. I mean, again, this is a guy. He played at Georgia State, but this kid, his ceiling is. Yeah. Again, you talk about draft crush for Lou. This is it. You know what? Let's not think about it. What are we doing? We're drafting. This is what I'm saying. Oh, but we need this. Oh, but we need that. It's not about needs. It's about getting good football players. And Ted Hurst is a good football player, and we're going that way. In the words of Bill O'Reilly, just do it. We'll go live, but do it. Do it live. Let's do it.
Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Game time. Oh, Ramsey's still there. Oof.
So,
oh man,
2 picks after the other. Now you look at. Let's take a look here. You got Kamara Ramsey. I have a thirst for Hurst. There you go. I love it. There you go. Josh Wingate in the house. What's everyone doing tomorrow? Woo-hoo. Draft. Woo! In the words of Sammy.
Okay, so I'm here between. Damn. I like Devin Moore too, but Rams. I don't know why. Something keeps coming back to Ramsey.
Well, you got to remember, this is not Jalen Ramsey. I just want to make sure you know this.
I'm aware,
don't get
Bobby.
confused.
I'm aware.
They're not the same guy, Alex.
Yeah.
I'm okay with Ramsey. You look at what we've done so far. We got a safety, we got a tackle, an edge rusher, 2 receivers. I'm feeling really good about what we've done. We could look towards corner. See what's best available. Tight end. I don't know if it's too early for tight end, Robert. We could take a look on there. Bobby, get some decaf. Brother, it's Christmas tomorrow. I don't need decaf. I need some up pills. Woo! I'm excited. Come on, guys, get excited with me. So when we're watching live together, I want everybody in the room to get a chance to win a $25 gift card from Canesworth. Let's talk Dolphins football. Let's talk draft. Join us tomorrow live. Josh Wingate, Coach Vogel, myself, FTSN, live, having a blast, talking football with you, talking draft. Join us. It's going to be fun. Not no boring content, not no sleeper picks. There's no sleeper picks here. We're always alive and going crazy. You like that, Sammy? That one for you. All right. Go to corner here.
Look at Devin Moore. Yeah.
So yeah, Moore is there. Moore is okay. I don't hate that option at 87.
Yeah.
But I'm looking here. I'm looking at Julian Neal, Tahario Davis. I'm looking at these two. You got Masses later. I'm not forcing myself into a deal just because the guy's there.
No.
Logan Jones. This intrigues me because, again, you think about, securing the trenches. You think about BPA. You think about that. Oh, is Aaron Brewer extended yet? No, he's not. He's restructured. But could you lose him next year? Piece. Yes. You plug and play. I don't hate this right here. 90 is probably where I would go corner. And I saw Josh's comment. I'd like that. I would probably go Everett over Moore here. I would go Logan Jones and then Moore with the next, or Everett with the next pick. That's where I go. Barham is not a bad option either. Saw him in there as well. Great suggestion there. Yeah, it's Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all up in one, brother. Good point from retiring soon. Trey Zone as a possible option. I think a couple picks down from now, right? 109. What do we have? We have 87, 90, and then 130. So 90.
There's a gap there, yeah.
There's a gap.
Yeah,
so
we got to hit on these.
Here is where I would go. Though I like the idea of Trey Zone. You know what? Let's go with retiring soon here. Let's go corner. Let's go Everett here. Then we'll get the best available center if that's Zone or Logan Jones. I like Logan Jones a lot. Zone could play all three positions as well. So let's go Everett. There you go. And I'm going to go with Logan Jones here.
Let's do it.
Going to go with Logan Jones. Farmer is a must grab. Let's go ahead and let's go back and look at what's been done so far. And damn. Okay. Did you hear
from me?
Did you hear that? Oh my gosh, who was it? I know Josh is rolling over right now, or probably rolled his eyes.
About Beck being a possible first
second round, first round pick.
That's insane. I don't think there's any way. Like, there's no way, Bob. No way. I can see him third round, fourth, but second round is like no.
So,
what QBs do we have available right now? Is my guy still there?
QB.
Yeah.
Taylor Green.
Taylor Green. Yeah, we got time.
I ain't worried about that. Right now. So here's what we have so far for everyone who's joining us right now. Kenny Pickett 2.0. Caleb Downs, Blake Miller, Malachi Lawrence, Ted Hurst, Chris Bell, Everett, Logan Jones.
I like this draft. I like this so draft, far. Man.
And again, the draft has been falling really nice. Again, let me just make sure, because for Alex's sake, that's not bad.
145
down and 186, but I'm good. I'm gonna tell you. Damn.
Is it tight end time?
Yeah.
I think it's tight end time.
I like this option right here, man. I like the projection of this guy. Eli Randon out of Notre Dame. Look at his size.
That will be my tight end.
There you go.
That's my spot.
I love that. There you go. 5 catches, 97 yards, 485. This is a guy, again, decent blocker. Still has some growth in that area that he needs to get done.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go get our tight end at 130
Let's do it.
Here.
Let's do it. And I hope Teddy's available. Come on. Don't pick him.
Probably won't pick him anyway.
Don't pick him.
You can beg. You're probably not going to get him anyway.
Right there. Let's roll.
So I love that. So
yep.
Looking here, you got
What picks do we have left, Bobby?
We have 4 picks left or 3 picks left. I think 3 picks left. Yeah. 151, 227, 238.
Okay. All right.
So
from 227.
And looking at what's been done, got a
A's and
corner, we
B's.
got a safety. I'm looking at
We could go to another O-line or
right
edge.
there, like that. You're right. We could look O-line. Travis Burke is sitting there, big body, 6'8", 325.
Yeah.
Miami showing interest. I love that option.
Let's do that.
Let's see. Anas Cooper sitting right there. Love him. Pat Coogan. That's coach's guy. Coogan.
He could be had. Okay.
Let's see what the comments say. VJ Payne, safety. That's an option too.
Ooh,
That's an option as well.
6'3". Yes.
Let's look at what he's done throughout his career. 59 tackles, 3 pass deflections, interception last year. 64, 3 passes for 2 interceptions. I like that. I really do.
Payne. I like that.
That's a good option. Let me go ahead and look. Oh, wait a minute. You got to go. Hold up. Wait a minute. Massis is still there. This is a guy who's a playmaker on the ball. 6'1", 4'46". 5 interceptions last year, 12 pass deflections, 47 total tackles. That's hard to pass up on. But
okay,
I think
I will go with Payne.
Because we got Everett.
Yeah,
I would have liked. There was another, obviously, Takara Davis to help out him, or Julian Neal, but those guys are gone.
Yeah,
you think about BPA, better player.
I'll go Payne.
I would probably go with Payne here.
Yep.
Let's see here. I know, Matt. I know, Lou. You gotta love that 5 interceptions from last year and doesn't carry over. Let's go VJ Payne though. Let's get a second safety in that room, a second guy in the secondary. And kind of roll out. We're getting down to 200s now. Mastis comes off at 171. Of course,
they got my quarterback. Is it available? Oh my God, they picked him. God damn it. Damn you, Bobby. Damn you.
We weren't going there. I was like,
I would override that no matter what. I would just lock off your system and I'll just.
All right, let's go. Undo last pick. No, just
no.
If you want to be a bit about it, no, just play.
Damn it.
So we got a safety, which is great. Jacoby Thomas sitting there.
Unbelievable. I think Taylor Green's gonna be awesome. I really do.
Let me go here for a second. Not you. That's not a bad deal right there. Coach loves that guy. I like that option. Interior line right there. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, no.
That's right there.
Adam Randall. I'm done. Are you kidding me? Adam Randall. Let's get some junk in that trunk. Let's go. Okay? That's a beast mode right there.
Boop, boop.
It's out. Bobby's fault.
Now we could look at defense. We could look at D tier or.
Yeah, you like the D. I know. We'll find.
And that T.
So let's go all. Man.
Hey, man.
Come on.
Hey,
dude.
All I got to say is this. When Josh Allen came out, what was the first knock on him? Accuracy. You can work on it a little bit. I just think he has the possibility of being the most talented one from this draft, even over Fernando Mendoza. You heard it here.
If we didn't go VJ here, if we didn't go VJ before, that would be who I'd grab right here. I'd get him and not even think twice about it.
Get a third one.
It's not a bad option right here.
Hey, get a third one, Bobby.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Barian Brown, LSU. This is a guy who offers you, there you go, right there. It says it here. That kick return specialist. You know, you think about Malik Washington. You don't want Devon Achen doing that this year.
No.
You get somebody like this, a guy, you know, again, says, again, I don't know why I said 5'10", 6 foot. You see, 6'1", it says there, but 6 foot. But again, it gives you that playmaking ability, explosive, gives you that returner that you may need. I wouldn't sleep on that. Let's look at D-line here.
Yeah, look at D-line for me.
Yeah, it's not really.
Reach. You know,
we
it's
look
a reach
at
right
edge.
Now. And we got another pick after this one.
This here, No, this is it.
Oh, this is our last one? Okay.
Yeah. So let me go back to Edge for a second. These two right here really catch my eye. Fano, of course, Spencer Fano's brother. Linebacker. You know what?
We can't go
For
linebacker.
our boy Manzano, Kendall Daniels, a versatile player. You know, you got it all right there. I can tell you. You know, I think. Let's see. Kendall Daniels, long range, extremely versatile defender, chess piece. They've been played edge rusher, defensive end, safety, linebacker, corner, and free safety. This is a guy who you know. This might be one of those pet projects for Coach Halfley. So you know what? Let's go ahead and roll with Kendall Daniels here. Get our linebacker. But look at those. Look what he's done.
Those are amazing numbers, man.
54 tackles, 10 tackles for loss, a sack last year. 64 total tackles the year before, 10.5 sacks for loss. The year before, 5.5 sacks. He had 5 INTs, 292 tackles. This is from Manzano, who's not here. I am going to roll with Kendall Daniels. A-, not bad.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
But again, that's their draft board. I mean, it is what it is. But there you go. Here's how we did. Here's the final rundown here. And again, do I expect this to be like this? I don't. You know, we're Caleb Downs at 11. No, it's McNeil Warren. You know, Blake Miller at 30 or 36. It's you know, Hurst. You know, something like that. But Caleb Downs, Blake Miller at 36 after a trade down. Malachi Lawrence at 43. We traded up and got 53 to grab Chris Bell. 75, we got Ted Hurst, which is crazy. I don't think he'll be there. But Ted Hurst. Dalen Everett at corner at 87. Logan Jones at 90, interior offensive lineman. 130, we got Eli Raridan at a Notre Dame tight end. We doubled down at safety, got VJ Payne at 151. Then we got running back Adam Randall at 227. And then Caden Daniels, outside linebacker out of Oklahoma. Yeah, retiring soon. I agree with you. Again, I saw a video today sent from a Louisville alumni to me. If I could find it, let me make sure I lower it. Let me see here. I don't know. There he is. You know, going to work. Chris Bell, ready to go. I'm excited for him wherever he goes, but I would love to see him in Miami. And you're right. If he is back to the player he was before the injury, it is a home run. And then if you get Ted Hurst after that, love it. Hog Dog says 5 or 6 starters, not 6, 7. Yeah, 6. But yeah, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for guys who can contribute. And not necessarily, you want starters, but not necessarily. Yeah. You want guys who could contribute for your team, right? And you think, okay, Caleb Downs, that's a starter. Blake Miller, more than likely a starter, either at right tackle or if you move this guy to Jackson to right guard, either way, starter. Lawrence, he's rotational, starter. Chris Bell, starter. Ted Hurst, probably rotational in and out guy, but that gives you contribute. Dalen Everett will compete, but contributor. Logan Jones, does he compete for a starting guard spot? Does he eventually replace Aaron Brewer? Good option there. Eli Raridan, he competes for a starting spot. He'll be probably rotating playmaker there. VJ Payne, he more than likely will get some starting minutes. So there's some options there. I like it.
I think, honestly, the first 5 picks to me are home run picks right there. You cannot go wrong. And it'll be funny. It's like, we double down on receiver, and we kind of went away from the receivers that we've seen for the last couple of years. Whereas, like, you got big time receivers. You got big bodies there.
100%. There you go. Hog Dog says Blake Miller, right tackle that we drafted, has only missed 2 practices in 8 years. Oof. And retiring soon. Tells you right there where Randall is contributing special teams right away. But he's also that line of scrimmage guy. He's that's a guy who I think, and I love Ollie Gordon. I ain't sleeping on Ollie Gordon yet. I'm not saying, he's done. I'm not any of the young guys yet because they need a chance in a new system. But I think Randall will be making an impact fairly shortly for a team, especially Miami, if given the opportunity. So, but again, guys, this is all for naught. Tomorrow's the real deal. This is it. This is Christmas.
Yep.
Put out your leche and cookies. Put it out on the table. Let's see. Calm down there. Dirty mind. Freaking porn stash you got going on there.
Now, hey, I'm telling you, it goes with it. You know what goes perfect with this? A cup of milk.
Alex Hussein.
I like that. I like that actually. I like that. Terrorizing this draft.
But it's the real deal. So go to bed, have a restful night, wake up early.
Thank God you didn't say go to bed and get some leche, because that would have just been a transition for the ages. So
that's right. Yeah, there you go. Put out your milk, your leche, put your banana out there. Actually, Googled, Amazoned it. I looked at Amazon and do have the Nesquik banana.
They do?
They do. Yes, I'm not lying. I wasn't making that shit up. I'm dead serious. That's real. I had that when it was good. I remember it was being good. Maybe it's not so good.
You know, when it tastes like crap.
Well, I like banana, shakes and stuff. Checkers. You remember go to Checkers? Banana shake. I love banana shakes. But you ever had that, Alex? You're like you remember that it was good, and then you have something you're older.
Yeah.
You're like, this is what is this?
But there's also moments that when you were a kid, you're like, I don't want to try that. It tastes bad. And now you're as an adult, you're like, actually, it tastes pretty good.
Nope, not me.
No, not you.
I'm pretty good. Malta
or not.
Garbage.
Malta.
That's disgusting.
You've had it the wrong way, Bobby. I'm telling you.
Alex, I've had it all types. Well, no,
yeah. Whoa.
Oh, rewind. Won't catch me on tape saying that. No.
I've had evaporated milk, condensed milk, natural milk, almond milk, coconut milk.
Any type of
Malta. Any
Malta's
type of way.
garbage.
Yes.
Disgusting. Yeah. Horrible. Alex, when we were kids, I was going, you gotta drink it fast, bro. You're just gonna drink it fast. Like, what's the point of the drink? Like, why drink it fast? You're supposed to savor it, Man. And then I'll just put this thing and put this in there and put this in there. It still tastes like ass.
Oh, bro.
Horrible. I'm not a fan. See, thank you, Adrian. Retiring soon. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate you for watching and participating. You're awesome. Even when you've disagreed with me and us, I've seen your comments. I appreciate your insights, and thank you so much, man. I hope you stick with us past the draft. We'll be live all 3 days tomorrow. So we got great content throughout the year, Dolphins coverage, everything around. So would love to have you continue to be watching and joining us, my man. Idle man, you're awesome. Appreciate you. Adrian, man, Hog Dog, all y'all, appreciate you guys. Again, live tomorrow starting at 7:30 Eastern time here on FTSN, Fitz Talk Sports Network, for round one live coverage. Live all 3 days, every pick, every second, every round. Unbelievable personalities will be on with us, reacting and analyzing every pick for the Miami Dolphins and so forth, and any kind of trades that go down. So while you are watching the draft, do me a favor. Put it on your phone, put it on your computer, wherever, and watch with us and enjoy it. Let us know what you're thinking, your reaction, whether you love or hate the pick. Let's get into it. Let's have a blast. It's all good from here. At least you guys don't tell me I'm wrong. I'm like, hey, you see, that's my wife right there. I hear you, brother.
Yeah.
I deal with it all the time. After this weekend, Bobby can finally rest. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, maybe. But Alex, any final thoughts for wrap the show up?
Bro, well, first and foremost, that little draft simulator, that mock draft to me is the funnest toy we got in this network, man. So I just can't wait, because I know there's gonna be a shocking trade. I know we're gonna have at least 2 to 3 players that we probably didn't expect for us to be available at 11. And all I can say is, I know he hasn't done a draft yet. I know he's coming from another organization, but having Sully in charge, there is a calmness going into tomorrow that I know he's going to be prepared, because he has that demeanor, which is opposite of Greer. He's said everything the right way so far, and Halfley as well. So
troublemaker. He's such a bully.
I mean, your roommate doesn't know. Can you imagine that? The wife, your soulmate, Bobby, doesn't know that tomorrow's your favorite day of the year. It's like, it starts tomorrow. That's like telling the kid legit.
It is so on her.
Unbelievable.
Like, I don't know how many times I told her today that I'm doing 2 shows. I was I was commenting. I was gonna do a show with Lou and Ashley as a guest, and for only 50 minutes. And I told her, I said East 10th Street Boys tonight. So when I told her, she goes, "What time's your show? You have a show tonight?" I have a show tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't remember. I had to go do this, and I had to do no. It's just you don't listen, and it's not the first time. I don't feel heard. I don't feel heard. Yes, it's called the Cuban goodbye.
We hear you here,
Adrian. It's called the Cuban goodbye. We're trying to get out, but
that's right. It's okay. It's okay. We got time.
He's forgotten Christmas.
What?
She's forgotten Christmas. She's forgotten
How
my
do you
Christmas. Everybody got a present but me. Like whatever.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she forgot.
Damn, Santa fucked up.
Yeah, she got in trouble with the dad and everything. I did. I ate right before our show. But that's a true story. I don't want to hear ever about, oh, you forget my anniversary, you forget my birthday. First of all, I never do, but she has forgotten me. It was the.
That is awesome.
Once
awesome.
Is enough.
No.
Once is enough.
You're just sitting there. You're just sitting there with the elf on the shelf, with your milk and cookies, just eating a bunch of
It was so bad. It was so bad. I remember she's like, oh, "I'm so sorry." I'm like, "It's cool."
What did the kid say? What did the kid say? By the way, like,
it wasn't the kid. It was more than. Oh, it was her dad. Her dad was pissed.
Her dad was gone. Oh
pissed.
Man.
One day he's gonna leave you for another woman. Like, oh God, no. Like, damn, no. Wait a second.
I mean, it's perfectly excusable. You forget Christmas, it's gonna happen.
Not when you're buying for everyone. Husband, check. It's all right. I just sat there.
We do not trade a chance. No,
we're not trading. No. Never let her forget. You're damn right. Every time she tries to get me, I'm like, yeah, but you forgot Christmas. And it's like, oh. Like,
every Christmas Eve over dinner, it'll be like, I wonder if I'm gonna get something tomorrow. We'll see.
Sir. We'll see. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I never know now. Now, I'm kind of like, well, you're in that stage where you're
scared shitless every time you go to sleep on Christmas Eve, and you're like looking for yours. Like, Bobby, where is it?
No, it's like that small expectation that it's not gonna happen. I'm like, it's all right.
It's not even that difficult, bro. You can legit wrap up a bag of Oreos and you'll be happy. Like, there's nothing like.
You know what I don't get? And here, Adrian's everywhere. The show never ends. It won't.
Yeah.
But you know what I don't understand is that every Christmas she'll be like, I don't know what to get you, and I'm like, you live with me. Like, you see the things I look at. I kind of throw out there things I would like, but I remember, she tells me all the time, it's so cold, my bones hurt. So dramatic, my bones hurt. So what do? I go get heated blankets. If there's too much light in the room, there's any kind of little light. So I get the eye thing. You think about from the heart, from the heart. Yeah.
And they always give you clues. Jamila sends me messages now, so I don't forget.
Yeah, you see? Yeah, she always says, what do you want? I'll tell her, and she struggles with that. So it's all right.
That is very simple. And like I tell, honestly, me and my wife, we have gotten to a point where certain Christmas, like I don't need anything else in my life. So I'm like, I'm happy and I'm comfortable. So I'm like, I don't really need anything else right now, babe.
Depending on when her presence is needed.
Yeah. Wrap yourself in a bow.
There you go.
Happy birthday.
There you go. Banana leche.
Yeah, Tati, he legit said it. This Christmas, just go on Amazon, get him the Nesquik banana mix, and he's happy. And a bag of Oreos.
Don't get me anything. I give you everything. I give you me. Okay?
That's right. I married you
on your birthday.
Yeah, which is
what was the best gift? Yeah. You know what I mean? Bow time, little gift wrap, open me up, babe. Just playing, guys.
Open me up, babe. Leche.
Come get your leche. Oh man.
And the banana.
Oh man. Anyway, guys, this is a wrap. We thank you all for tuning in. We'll be live again tomorrow. Alex will be on with us on Friday night.
On Friday, yes, I will be.
Possibly sometime on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
But I'll be on all 3 days. We'll have Adrian Rainy Day podcast. We got Finn Sammy, Finn Stanza, Josh Wingate, Coach Vogel, Russ Morgan. We got everybody. Brett from Caneswear. We got Mike Brown. We got Dave Stager, Dolphins Thirsty. We got Steve Malloy, Q, Will 305 Sports, Lou and Ashley. Man, and there's more and more and more. And please forgive me if I forgot you because I'm just trying to figure out everything on my own. We appreciate you guys. I really do. Thank you for hanging with us throughout this whole draft coverage. We'll see you all tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern time. Watch live throughout all 3 days. You have a chance to win a Caneswear gift card, $25. Live. Oh, most importantly, Miami. Sorry. Like and subscribe. And most importantly, Fins up.
Happy drafted eve.
Yo, gringos in the house. Straight out of Hialeah, no doubt. East 10th Street, where we play out. Here we bring the Miami